Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Pixels With Porpoise Bundle of July 2024 to help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Rivals of Aether, a standout brawler that delivers a fresh take on the genre, diverging from the Smash Bros mold. It refines its gameplay with unique mechanics, such as a parry system and intentional wave dashing, setting it apart while ensuring accessibility for newcomers and depth for seasoned players. The game's single-player modes include several modes that enhance its replayability. Story mode offers 6 campaigns with boss battles and a unique final challenge. Abyss mode provides endless waves of enemies, allowing for leveling up and customization of special traits. Both modes add depth and replay value to the game. These additions make the single-player experience both engaging and varied. Online play is where Rivals of Aether truly shines. It supports ranked and unranked 1v1 matches, friendly games with your friends, and 2v2s, though the latter requires both players to be on the same PC, which limits some online multiplayer options. The netcode is a strong point, delivering smooth online experiences with minimal latency, crucial for maintaining competitive integrity. The roster of characters, each with distinct playstyles, is complemented by charming pixel art and cohesive sound design. Burn, a fiery warrior, uses his claws and flame control to inflict burn damage and create persistent fire hazards. Arcane, a slippery trickster, uses puddles for teleportation and bubble traps. Raster, a skilled aerialist, controls the skies with multiple jumps and wind currents. Crag, the earth manipulator, hurls rocks and creates defensive pillars. Burn, a smoke master, uses illusions and smoke to mislead opponents. Maypool, a vigilant guardian, traps enemies with marked attacks and vines. Apsa, a storm engineer, controls lightning and clouds. Atalis, uses ice to slide and create armor. Rano applies poison attacks and traps. Claren, a time-traveling warrior, wields a plasma blade and energy fields. Sylvanas, manipulates plant life to control the battlefield. Ileana, a snake with a flying machine, deals with overheating and explosive attacks. Ori and Sign use spirit elements and tag team combos. And finally, Shovel Knight brings treasure-based attacks and upgrades. The game's aesthetic and audio are consistently delightful, with engaging stage themes that linger long after play. Rivals of Aether offers an impressive package. It caters to both casual players and competitive fighters, providing a solid brawler experience at an amazing value in a bundle. At number 2 we have Anvil Saga, a captivating management simulator with RPG elements set against the backdrop of the 100 Years' War. You play as Arthur, a blacksmith's son tasked with restoring your father's forge, fulfilling orders, and making impactful decisions that could alter the course of history. You'll manage your smithy by smelting ore, crafting metal products, and expanding your operations. Your efforts can lead to upgrading the forge, hiring staff, and improving facilities like mines, kitchens, and training rooms. The game features 2 main modes: Story Mode, which offers a rich narrative with branching paths and significant decisions, and Sandbox Mode, allowing you to explore and upgrade without the constraints of story-driven choices. Story Mode immerses you in Arthur's journey through complex, choice-driven scenarios, influencing relationships with factions and characters. You'll encounter well-developed NPCs like Arthur's love interests who enrich the narrative. Although the early campaign can be slow due to limited funds and low-paying clients, side quests and plot events keep the experience engaging. The retro pixel art style and animated backgrounds add charm, making even mundane moments enjoyable. Despite minor bugs and a slower start in story mode, the developers are actively addressing issues. Anvil Saga's combination of strategic management and storytelling, along with its colorful visuals and multiple playthrough incentives, make it a must-try for fans of both genres. Anvil Saga provides a delightful blend of historical fantasy and simulation, offering a rewarding experience for those who enjoy building and narrative depth. At number 3 we have Children of Morta Complete Edition, an action RPG with roguelike elements. In this game, you step into the shoes of the Bergson family, a diverse group of warriors, mages, and inventors, united against the encroaching corruption threatening their homeland. This dungeon-crawling adventure isn't just about vanquishing foes and leveling up. It's a captivating exploration of family bonds and what they mean in the face of adversity. The game combines satisfying combat mechanics with heartfelt storytelling, creating an immersive experience. As you journey through dungeons, murdering hordes of enemies, you'll grow attached to the Bergson family through cutscenes and interactions. Each character has their own unique abilities, and swapping between them is necessary to prevent corruption fatigue, adding depth to the gameplay. While the combat isn't overly complex, it's immensely enjoyable thanks to fluid animations and strategic possibilities as you level up. Dungeon exploration keeps things fresh with procedurally generated levels, though occasionally complex pathways to the exit can be frustrating. The family-focused narrative, beautiful pixel art, and charming animations make the Bergsons endearing. You'll invest emotionally in their journey, making the grind-heavy gameplay worthwhile. The game encourages you to experiment with different characters and strategies, making you a better player and offering a sense of achievement. Despite occasional grind fatigue, Children of Morta remains engaging, with a diverse array of buffs, subquests, and narrative elements to discover. Playing in co-op is an option, but solo play better emphasizes the game's storytelling and mechanics. Overall, Children of Morta excels in blending compelling characters with satisfying gameplay, creating a memorable adventure that's well worth experiencing. The Complete Edition includes the base game with all updates, family trials, new difficulty settings, new Game Plus mode, a new character Apan, and item packs. It also features Ancient Spirits DLC with Yajuj Majuj, Paws and Claws DLC with an animal shelter system, and Family Fireside Fables with 6 narrated tales. And number 4 we have Hero's Hour, a strategy game with many ideas crammed into it. You play as a faction who is hell-bent on world domination, by murdering enemy armies and conquering their home city before they do the same to you. You roam as one of the hero units with an army behind you. Capturing mines, lumber mills, and alchemy labs generates resources which you can use to upgrade your town, building hero recruiting taverns, a magic giving tower, and so forth. Every day you're given a limited travel distance to do your killing and looting. When your marching juices out, your opponent will do the same. The town will supply you with additional soldiers over time, which will require another hero to ferry them up. Battles are automated and you're given the role of setting up troop formation. You can set your archers up behind a gang of melee hard hitters, as an example. While you can drag units around during a fight, it is usually not worth it. You win battles from being prepared, strategizing, and forward-thinking, with a good number of well-trained troops going in. You can also cast spells during fights, like a line of burning salt through enemies, or AoE fire blasts, or even buffing health. Enemies can also do the same, and sometimes cast spells that you haven't even seen before. Units are also varied, random, and a lot of them are pretty funny, like wild boars, deers that splurt out fairies, golems, zombies, units that can turn enemies into solid gold for you to harvest their golden body parts as loot, among others. The UI can be a bit rough on the eyes with tiny text and with everything looking similar. It is a messy game that doesn't give you a lot of control of your own units. Enemy units can also be quite challenging, especially if you do not heed to their difficulty warnings hovering above their heads. They are also seeking to conquer, so you may just find your lands being raided by a bazillion enemy units while you're away, and they can easily destroy everything you have. Maps are procedurally generated, spells that your heroes learn are for the most part randomized. There are 11 factions, 80 spells, and 177 different unit types, filled with some of the strangest blend of units in any RTS. Battles are also more like two armies rioting against each other. Everything can feel very random and chaotic, yet that is part of the fun of Hero's Hour, and I would highly recommend giving it a try. And number 5 we have Celeste, an engaging and vibrant platformer that offers a challenging experience while incorporating a compelling narrative. The game adds a story to a genre that often lacks one. In Celeste, you play as Madeline, a determined young girl on a mission to climb the treacherous Celeste Mountain. The mountain is dangerous and seemingly haunted, but Madeline sees it as a personal challenge to overcome her own struggles. The platforming gameplay requires precise movement, quick reflexes, and careful navigation through various hazards like spikes, falls, and red ooze. Madeline can jump, dash, and climb walls, with additional abilities and modifiers introduced throughout the game. One notable aspect of Celeste is its incorporation of a narrative that aligns with its gameplay. The story revolves around Madeline's journey to find inner peace and deals with themes of self-discovery. The game's difficulty is intertwined with the protagonist's mindset, creating a meaningful connection between gameplay and storytelling. The moments of triumph and failure experienced while playing mirror Madeline's emotional and mental struggles. The game introduces characters haunted by their own demons, adding depth to the narrative. While the platforming remains challenging, Celeste strikes a balance by including open-ended areas focused on light puzzles, serving as tutorials for new gameplay elements. The game offers a sense of progression and accomplishment, making it accessible to players who may not typically finish difficult platformers. Despite its strengths, Celeste has a few drawbacks. Some players found the sections involving wind to be tedious and momentum-breaking, detracting from the overall experience. However, these moments are relatively infrequent. In conclusion, Celeste stands out as an engaging and challenging platformer that successfully integrates narrative elements into its gameplay. It offers a paced experience, allowing for moments of reflection and triumph. Whether you enjoy platformers or are seeking a game with compelling story, Celeste is highly recommended. At number 6 we have Webbed, a game where you step into the shoes, or should I say the many legs, of a cute and cuddly spider. A refreshing departure from the usual arachnid antagonists in video games. Unless of course you're talking about Spider-Man. Your adventure begins when the blue spider gets kidnapped by a bowerbird with a penchant for shiny blue things. As the hero spider, you embark on a journey to rescue your companion, enlisting the help of other bugs like ants, bees, and dung beetles. The story unfolds through simple text boxes, complemented by a calm and upbeat score that perfectly matches the game's pixelated cuteness. Webbed caters to players of all ages, featuring an arachnophobia mode for those uneasy about spiders. The presentation is universally appealing, making it an excellent choice for players young and old. Controlling your spider comes with typical arachnid moves, including web swinging and the unique ability to shoot laser beams from your eyes. Navigating the world through webs is both entertaining and challenging, with opportunities to solve puzzles and create intricate spider webs. However, some players might find the mechanics a bit fiddly, especially when manipulating objects in certain sections. The game encourages experimentation, leaving you to figure out puzzles on your own. While some puzzles can be a bit time-consuming, the joy of zipping around on webs compensates for any frustrations. Webbed strikes a balance between challenge and accessibility, allowing you to tackle quests in any order and save webbing progress for later exploration. Webbed spins a heartwarming tale of arachnid heroism, offering a delightful platformer experience with a unique twist. Despite a few minor challenges in certain game mechanics, the overall journey is filled with surprises, bug eating, and even spider skateboarding. At number 7 we have TowerFall Ascension, a local multiplayer platformer that excels in delivering intense, lag-free gameplay. In this game, up to 4 players compete in frenetic 2D arenas, launching arrows and dodging attacks in a fast-paced battle of wits and reflexes. The core of the experience is its 2-player wave survival campaign, which offers a rare blend of challenging balance and chaotic fun. The game's charm lies in its precise, pixel-perfect controls that allow you to perform rapid evasions like sidesteps, mid-air dashes, and wall jumps. You can execute intricate maneuvers, such as dropping from the top of the screen, shooting an arrow through tight spaces, and catching incoming missiles mid-flight. The result is a thrilling strategic battle where every move counts. One notable aspect is the limited arsenal. You start with only 3 arrows, which you must retrieve from enemies or the environment. Missing a shot can give your opponent an advantage, adding tension to every duel. Despite the game's emphasis on precision, the arrows home in slightly, which surprisingly never feels like a compromise. TowerFall Ascension's pixel art is a visual treat, with animations that bring each enemy's demise to life in unique and engaging ways. The campaign mode, though challenging, is designed to keep you coming back for more with its varied enemies and power-ups. While the game thrives on local multiplayer, its offline focus may limit playtime if you do not have a regular group of friends. Nonetheless, TowerFall Ascension is a meticulously crafted game that shines with its crisp, responsive gameplay and is a must-play for fans of the genre. At number 8 we have TowerFall Dark World Expansion, an exhilarating expansion that enhances the core experience of TowerFall with a slew of new features and improvements. This add-on significantly upgrades the beloved arena game with a robust 4-player co-op mode, which transforms the original quest mode into a full-fledged campaign. You can now tackle waves of enemies alongside friends, with the added challenge of reviving teammates and facing diverse enemy types, from explosive foes to frustrating floating projectiles. The expansion introduces new gameplay mechanics that freshen up the experience. Among the standout additions are the remote and prism arrows. The remote arrow allows you to set traps and detonate them at will, while the prism arrows creates barriers that can trap opponents. These new weapons add layers of strategy and chaos to the already frantic deathmatch battles. You'll also find enhanced customization options, letting you tweak almost every aspect of the game, from adjusting weapon types to implementing automatic handicaps and environmental challenges like always lava. These features ensure that no 2 matches are ever the same. Though the expansion does not add online play, the offline multiplayer modes are deeply satisfying, with additional characters, time trials, and a scrolling level option that mimics traditional platforming. TowerFall Dark World offers plenty of content to keep you and your friends entertained. If you already love TowerFall, Dark World is a must-have upgrade that enhances an already exceptional game. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is an absolute bargain for its price. It includes the outstanding brawler Rivals of Aether, the exhilarating adventure of Celeste, and engaging multiplayer experiences in, once again, Rivals of Aether, Children of Morta, and TowerFall Ascension. With such a fantastic lineup, this bundle is a must-have. While some of these games may have appeared in previous bundles, Rivals of Aether alone makes this offer exceptionally worthwhile. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.